Hello, my loves. So, I find something so fascinating about these personality tests and how I believe they are connected to neurodivergence, how they're connected to astrology. There's, and maybe it's because I'm ADHD, so sometimes I can like pick up, I can look at something and see like the patterns in them, but they are all connected. For instance, I can look up something that says I'm a Gemini. I can look up something of, oh, you're a Gemini if whatever, right? Like a Gemini traits. And some of them align to traits of autism and ADHD. I like taking the personality tests. I think they're very interesting, right? Also, it can give you insights into your personality and to things like that, right? If you do like an astrological chart, like put in the time of your birth and everything and do that full chart, that's also fascinating. But I did the human design one and I found out I was a projector and read through that. And that was really fascinating, down to even telling you the kind of home that you should have, what would work better for your home life, right? Like, so for me, soft lighting is the best for me, right? Which is true. Soft lighting is the best. And it's so funny that these tests just like, but also I can look and find out why soft lighting is good for people on the spectrum as well, for ADHD people, why that sort of lighting is actually better for my brain. It fascinates me how they're all connected. And I have no answer as far as where the source of it is, right? Somebody could say, "Oh, the source of it is astrology, studying the planets and quantum mechanics." I don't know, but what I know is that every time I do these personality tests, they say almost the exact same thing. And they can also, some of the characteristics that I see when you're reading through this, like, oh, an INFJ is like this and this. Oh, okay, interesting, because that's literally a symptom of ADHD. Like, it's just the way they're all connected is so fascinating. And it does make me wonder, like, wow, what was the source of this? Because that aspect is what fascinates me. Everything is connected, yes. But so where's the source? I guess we're the source. I guess ether, our soul itself is the source. Or, ooh, that's an interesting thought. All of these personality tests, all of these, even down to neurological disorders. I may have to back up on the neurological disorder. I'm going to say neurodivergence is humanity's way of making sense of their soul. Hmm, that's interesting. Sorry, sometimes I'll just start talking and like my spirit team will add to it. Um yes, that's interesting. So your soul is massive and magnificent and solely you. You are an individual. Your soul is an individual and came here mm, for a reason, but also to experience. And I wonder if everything, the study of quantum physics, the study of astrology, the study of psychology, the study of all of these studies that study the brain, that study which of course dictate your personality, but also what dictates your personality is the society and the life that you grew up in, the physical world that you grow up in, right? Your reality that is around you, right? Which is why sometimes with the personality traits, it can be a little bit different depending on the one you get. But there's still this common thread. And I wonder, or I think rather, all of the studies that have been done to learn to track the stars and how they affect us, and if your Venus is in freaking Pluto, it means this about your personality. I don't know, right? Obviously, as you can tell, I'm not an astrologist, but like knowing all of this and then tying it back, all of that is just a way to understand how our soul fits and accommodates and moves through this physical realm, in this physical body. Isn't that so fascinating? What a fascinating thought that all of that is interconnected, all of that studying, even though technically it doesn't seem connected, right? Like, who would ever connect the traits of neurodivergence with astrology and personality tests? Janae. But I did. Maybe that's why I'm here, because I'm neurodivergent and I'm a witch and I'm very spiritual and I'm a spiritual practitioner. So maybe I am here to make that correlation for you guys. So you can be like, oh my God, Janae, that is so interesting. Thank my spirit team too. Thank whoever just came through and made that little observation. But I do think, because spirituality is just how you make sense of your place in the world. It's really religion and spirituality is how you make sense of your place in the world. When you're feeling lost, when you're feeling not centered, what do you turn to? You turn inward, but inward is also to source, which goes outward. Everything is all connected, right? You start looking for meaning. Sometimes that can take you into a religion that is not healthy for you. Sometimes that can take you down a path that's not great. But no matter what, religion, whether it's organized religion or spirituality like indigenous practices, all of it is to help you make sense of your place in the world. And that includes personality tests. Why do you think there's so many of them? Why do you think it feels like human design now is everywhere? And so I took it because, as I said, I like doing personality tests. I find them fascinating, right? Even I did astrocartography. And that was fascinating as well. Astrocartography, you can look that up, whatever. It's basically like depending on the time you were born, and it'll tell you where all your signs are in what planets, and then it will show you the map and then show you this light is trash. I've had it forever. I'm sorry. Side note. I've had this forever and it lasts like 2 seconds and then it's done. And it's done. I forget a new one. Anyways, whatever. That means that it's time for me to wrap this up. That's really what they're saying. They're like, okay, Janae, wrap this up and go to bed. You're right, Spirit. Okay. Anyway, that's it. I find it really fascinating. Let's continue the discussion though. What are your thoughts on it? Because I just find it so interesting, the connection between all of that. You look up your astrological sign. I look up traits for Gemini and I literally find traits for ADHD. It's wild to me and beautiful. Anyway, enjoy the full breadth of your soul. Enjoy how magnificent it is. And maybe we're not supposed to really worry so much about the label of what our soul is, or what the label, or where we are in the world. Or somebody saying, what's your human design? What's your personality thing? Are you an INFP or an I? Like, maybe it doesn't matter. Maybe you can just get to know people as the soul that they are and not dissect them into numbers and letters. Yeah, we put too many labels on ourselves. I could carry so many labels, but really I'm just here creating a soul deep happy life for myself and learning lessons along the way and creating stuff that inspires me, and that's it, right? You can anyway, I'm totally going off topic. I'm sorry. Okay, I'm gonna go to bed now. I love y'all. I will talk to you later. That was the most chaotic almost 10 minutes. I love y'all if you stayed this long. I do. I love y'all. Okay, bye.